What up guys, same day, different video. I got 2 car parts in this day. I just installed my access port you guys saw in the last video, but now we have another big NVIDIA box. The best kinds of boxes. And in here, we have our ultra mega loud CATLESS downpipe. This is the divorced mouth, whatever you call it, because there's exhaust on one side and the wastegate on the other. And the guy at the shop at Goodspeed Performance where they hooked it up, thank you guys for taking care of me. Hit them up in the Phoenix area if you need parts for your Subarus, Porsches, GTRs, etc. Everything like Chevys and all. But I got this from them, and then Joe was telling me how when there is air coming out of the wastegate, it sometimes like creates like a turbulence and it can like make the flow out of the exhaust uneven. Is it debatable? Totally. Is it like, you know, just divorce is usually what people run, so I just got that. So, but yeah, it's completely CATLESS to go extra loud, so let's get to installing it. It should be really hard. To get the top mount intercooler off, it's a 12mm here, 2 12mm right here for the bypass valve. These guys right here are 10mm for these black lines right here. I'm not sure what those are yet. And then over here, there's a 10mm, let me see if I can get this. So right here, there was a hose. These two were connected. Undo this hose clamp, and then down in here, you have to take this 10mm off, slide this out of the way, and then you can get to this 12mm, and then now we can wiggle. On this side, where the main 12mm bolt is for the intercooler, there's the top and the bottom, there's 2 10mm. I didn't see the top black 10mm. Make sure you take that off because it's black and it's kind of in the darkness, so I didn't see it, and that's the only thing holding the intercooler on right now, and I was trying to pull it off. So make sure you get both of those. I thought it was just the bolts on the outside, but on the back side, there's 2 pipes that go into the intercooler, and there's 2 bolts. So there's 2 bolts right here, 2 bolts right here, and they're really hard to get to, but they're 12mm, and you need to use like an 1/8" size ratchet. So you just kind of gotta like loosen everything, finagle your way in here, leave the car low to the ground, that helps a lot, and then get in here and loosen what you can. It's just so freaking awkward. It's just gonna be a battle. See, I think I broke that one loose. Let's see if I can get it by my hand. So I'm just gonna leave this here, battle with it, but good luck. Dudes, these two, so it sits in here like this, but when you flip it over so you can see now before you do it, there's those 2 bolts right there. Me and Eric, it just took 2 of us like lifting it up on one side. Once you get one side off, you can kind of maneuver it and then kind of like get some more angle. Get ready to tear up your hands. It sucks. Just fight it, figure it out. If I can do it, you can do it. So now, picking up where we left off, you definitely can't move this out of the way, but a 10mm will help you get this heat shield off. There's a bolt like right here. There's one over here. There's one like over here. And I'm gonna take those 3 off and see if I can get it off. The heat shield on top of the downpipe sucks. It's 10mm. I used to use this small guy again. It's the only way to get to everything. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. So there's one in the back, these two, and these 2 up here. Take your time, get them all off, and then kind of when you pull it out, kind of turn it sideways, wiggle it out, and then it should come out. And then now we can see the turbo and the stock downpipe. I'm going to link this below so you can order it ahead of time with your downpipe. You spray this on the bolts, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then that way when you try and break those studs loose, you know, you don't break the studs or anything, it just comes off real easy, and then we can start pulling it all off. Alright, so real quick, right up here, connected to the catalytic converter at the top, there's 2 14mm nuts. I sprayed them with PB Blaster. They came off easily. Then we have 1 support bolt right here, which I already took off, and then you disconnect it from the cat back. And now this thing should fall when I pull it off of the cat back, so we'll see what happens right now. This has a little lip on it. How do you get that off? Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can slide it off. So now that that is off, all we can do is take off the rest of the catalytic converter that's connected to the turbo, and hopefully those studs will break loose after letting them sit in PB blast for the last like 45 minutes. Alright, we got Tanner in here for the part where you need muscles. So we got the top 2 bolts off, and then we're getting the side 2 ones off, and then we have the 2 below, so there's 4 left. But we're gonna use the wrench trick to get some leverage, hopefully. This is the hardest part of the job, apparently, but we'll see. Alright, pull it out. You got it. Yeah. Alright, can you hand it this way?
Oh, is Eric filming?
Yeah. Heck yeah, I am.
Yeah. The last.
Since you have access to your turbo wheel, sometimes you want to reach up in here and check and see if there's any play. No play, no rubbing, you got a good turbo.
Hey.
Hey. What? You want to hand me 3 nuts and I can get these bottom ones? Now we are going to put the bolts back in the downpipe. You hook your exhaust right here and you put the bolt in. Cam had to take a break, so I'm gonna take over the video here.
Hey, I'm over here. Here's your 14.
And actually, he's handing me tools. He's being a good tool bitch.
What did you call me?
And when you get this all finished up and you get everything bolted back together, you must fire the car up open down pipe. You just have to. No other reason. And you guys should be able to see Cam's little fingers up there, tightening up the 5 bolts onto the turbo.
This is the original downpipe first catalytic converter. Big old chunky thing. And then this is the other one. We have some visitors. If you remember him.
Hey guys, I'm Justin.
Tanner and I got all of this back on. Yeah, it sucked. Just take your time, figure it out. It's one of those things, just once you take it apart, you learn how to take it apart, and then you know how to put it back together, and it just takes a little bit of time, so have at it. Then
Why do we got extra pieces?
Extra pieces? Because those are for the heat shield. We don't need the heat shield anymore. Anyways. We haven't.
Ghetto Rides Season 2.
They've been asking for it. I had someone ask for it.
More ghetto rides.
We got ghettos coming. Yeah, we got Eric's truck on deck. We got my truck. We got your truck has some ghetto wires I saw hanging down below.
Oh, it's because I haven't bought a training van.
Yeah. Oh, we got all kinds of ghetto. Okay, that season 2's gonna be lit.
And welcome to the first episode of How Ghetto Is Our Car. I don't even know where to start. I have so many. Converted from fuel injection to carbureting. And we've got lots of good wires still hanging out down here from the fuel injection relays. They're all done and disconnected.
Alright, so we'll do that later. But now I'm gonna install the stage 2 tune before I start it. And we haven't connected the cat back, so it's gonna be the open down pipe. So that's the fun part.
Just redline it now that we're on.
Yeah, great idea. thank you for helping film. Follow his Instagram, check it out. He's got some dope photos. But I'll see you later.
Later.
Alright, first impressions. I'm gonna throw in sport. I don't know what this little sound we have going on is, but I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Ooh, the decel is way smoother already. I can tell. This is awesome. I do have the stage 2 tune, which is completely new to me, so I'm kind of making sure that seems okay. Let's get some rev matches in here. Oh, it revs so much faster now. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh. I'm watching the AFRs to make sure they're good. Not really sure where I left off, but I will say a couple days later it is very loud and very, very fun. If you shift it just right in second, it does this amazing sound I got on Snap. I'll show you. And then the revs are really fun. The motor is really, really warm right now, so I'll do some revs and then I'll do some launch control. And then after that, I recorded my cousin Justin driving down the street so we can get some drive-by sounds. I'll make a full tutorial on how I have my access port set up soon, and then we'll do more launch control sounds and what different RPMs sound like and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how the downpipe install turned out. It sounds amazing. It's been like a dream of mine to have a car that sounds like this. Shout out to Goodspeed again for taking care of me over with the exhaust with the downpipe. It's NVIDIA CATLESS downpipe. I am aware the stage 2 off-the-shelf tune can cause overboost with no high flow cat. The off-the-shelf tune was designed for a high flow cat, so I'm watching that boost to make sure it doesn't go much over 18 pounds. So I'm aware. Thank you guys for the comments. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep this thing as safe as possible. I'm going to get an intake next, and then I'm going to possibly get injectors and do some fuel line stuff, and then get a proper pro tune and make sure this thing's running really safe. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.